The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. 48, the mark. Tighten up, tighten up.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play. Back at the 44.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Wait. Let's go, Artie. Right now, let's go. All right, D, let's go. All right, D.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Mahomes now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fight on these two. Six, attack. Here we go.
A give to Williams, running right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes, flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On on second and very short. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Yellow.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and now it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on fourth down. Now they lose it. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Jackson being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Play action. It's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He uncorks it for Snead. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he's forced out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Yellow. Go on, 80. 36. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Double tight. Hey. Girl, 15. Got four now.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second. Down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll go again to McCoy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Hey, welcome to the show. What's going on? Oh, yeah, I keep it on.
Butker now to add the extra point.
I said, yeah, I keep that on me. Keep Michael.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Hey, what's going on? I hope you ain't put this thing on for a distraction because, you know, I did what I do now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
TJ just on the broadcast giving out tips. That's double coverage. Hey, thank you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he's flushed out left. He uncorks it for Snead, and that'll wind up incomplete. Old play call there. Now it's fourth down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Fielded at the 33.
at their own 47-yard line.
I can't hear you.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And that one results in 35 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I was just asking because, hey, when you talking about all your personal business on the broadcast, this shit y'all easy. Oh, okay.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Yeah. That's funny.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Hold on. I'm just asking, like, when you say who is it, I'm just trying to see what you mean by who. Yeah, I know.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
No, not
and this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time. Gap points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Butker on for the PAT.
You know that. Hey, you know they call me 38 hot.
21 points.
I almost guarantee you 38 hot.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I can almost guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Like on every game. That's all I'm saying, man. It's just a little different. So I know you. Let me look and see.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
TJ said, just keep watching Gremlins because the whole Gremlin Jay Wright Or whatever he said. He said he ain't gonna play you.
Back to the
Why
air,
you talking
Jackson
to him shit?
following the
He
pick
ain't gonna play
six.
you.
Escaping
He's
the
not
pressure
open, Rob.
right.
He's not open.
Now he'll let it
He's
go
not
deep
open either,
left
Rob.
side.
Oh, no.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts,
Hey,
but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
All jokes aside, bro. It's weird as shit.
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Buying time to his left.
Oh,
Snead's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You see how, like, the linebacker
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
I mean, they can pick it, but they don't want to do no super jump.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah, let me get 38 on him.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I'm about to put 38 on him.
Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in contact?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington.
I think they can hear me on the broadcast.
Now McCoy.
Oh, excuse me.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
We appreciate that shit from
but it
you.
gets him to 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out
in there.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer.
Oh, shit. My boy said he can hit me.
And Brad, they went
Bro,
to
they can hit us.
That's a surprise. This close to the goal line.
They said we the 38 crew.
You use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Bone, man. He's been a real one. He's been watching this match
now at the 3. Here's 2nd and
goal. When I get 38.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. LeSean McCoy. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Because I'm going to run it up on you.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
I was talking about him.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm telling you. I usually don't put
so after the sack,
a
scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
I will.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Not that time for Watkins. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
What do you say? Nigga, what do you say?
Yellow. You don't want this.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
You want another shot?
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment, thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.